Hello my crafting friends, I'm here with a review and this is for Thomasson. It's a company where you could get items to review for them, and so these came from Amazon. You can find those there on Amazon. There's 10 liquid chalk markers, and these are the bright fluorescent neon colors. There's 10 of them, and then they also include 6 extra tips for you in the package. So I have actually gotten like 3 of them, and I have some black tags here. I'm gonna kind of do a little demonstration, but I am going to take one of the markers and just show you what they say, the directions on how to get the marker started. They say the first time, just press down with the marker tip facing up, just push down on it, and then you put the cap back on and you shake it really good with the cap and the nib facing up. So just shake it really good, and then you just take a piece of scratch paper and you just press down on that nib and you hold it for a few seconds. It takes a little while for the ink to start flowing, and you just hold it there, and you, oh, I kind of see some purple coming through. Just takes a little bit of time to get the ink flowing. And once you do this the first time, this is not something that each time you use these markers that you're gonna have to deal with. So there, if you can see, that marker is going. So I'm just gonna do some little stitched lines on this tag, and it's fairly liquidy. It's pretty bright, and it's like I say, it looks really wet. So I'm gonna bring down my camera just a little bit here so you can see more better what I'm doing, but kind of have to be careful probably not to get your hands in it, because I think it would smear. Like I say, it looks pretty runny. So there's that. So I just did some dashed lines around the tag. I'm hoping you could see with the glare from my table. I'm sorry. I was going to do it in my craft room, but I have a load of laundry in there and it's just too noisy and loud. So now I'm going to take, and I'm going to use the pink one, and I'm going to just draw a nice little heart on here, and I'm going to fill it in. So like I say, it's pretty liquidy, pretty runny, but the colors are amazing. And it's really glossy. Wow, oh, I love that look. And it dries pretty quick. I love it on the black paper. Really pretty. So I'm gonna try the brown. Just do some little swirls and dashes. Like I say, you kind of have to be really careful because it's fairly liquid, and if you don't want to smear it, you don't want to get your hands in the way. Okay, so there's that, and then I'm gonna do the blue one on this, and I think I'm just going to write the word love. If you're just writing, it seems to dry fairly quickly and not be as shiny. So And the colors, I don't know if it has a name on the colors, but you get a white one, you get this green, which I believe is a pretty neon kind of fluorescent color, a bright orange, a black, which is kind of cool, so then you can write on the white paper and it would be chalky, a pretty red color, and then the yellow, and then all the other colors that I showed you. So definitely, you know, really decent chalk markers if you're wanting that chalkboard look. They work really well. They seem to dry fairly quickly. They're super easy to get started, easy to use. So I would definitely highly recommend these chalk markers, and I'll put a link in the description box below to the Amazon site product listing, so you can go purchase yourself some if that's something that you want. And here is just kind of showing you, it's not quite dry, but pretty much dry, and it actually looks like, and I don't know if it's from the texture of the paper, that because it was so thick, but it has some texture in it, which is really cool. So I can't wait to use these chalk markers on upcoming projects, and thank you to Thompson for picking me to review these markers. And it took me a little bit to understand their policy and, you know, how to go through and to get the product sent to me to be able to review, but it was a really fun product. And here on the label, on the lid, is what showing all the colors. So they're really beautiful colors, work super great, and they would be fun for your holiday tags for writing to and from and writing the person's name. So thank you for watching, and happy crafting.